whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blues, trips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Kenny Walker, get a heavy dose of Kenny Walker, baby.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The Dolphins sit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
41, Fields. And Walker has it. Only able to gain a couple there, and now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want.
Oh, let's fight tonight, ain't it?
Trying to cover your back out of the backfield, some open space.
I'm trying some Fury fight tonight.
Already fought, ain't it?
And they take a lot of pride.
Oh, that's what it was. Then I missed it. That's why he called him motherfucker out.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Man, I missed it.
3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's Fields. He's got a man complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
So who he trade you? How you? What you get from him seeing, and what what you get from him seeing? Oh, when they receive.
But when you hit him with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of him.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
But that call makes sense because
Man, I don't want to see no Tyson Fury 4. No Wilder Fury 4.
Nah.
They fighting again?
9-yard line.
That's what he said.
That's what Fury said. Let him beat this other nigga, then he'll fight him.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
No.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They've taken
Boy,
this
Wilder
opening
Fury
kickoff.
having them motherfuckers looking fucked up. Damn, he fucked that boy up.
Resistance.
And that's the point, because admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over.
And he is in. Touchdown. Ken Walker getting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Go with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. start on the ground. ETN. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust me on this one. That's a confidence builder for the rest of the season. When you get a defense that puts together a performance like that this early in the year, well, that sends notice to the rest of the NFL and spreads confidence throughout the locker room that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely no way to run there.
Okay. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now Lance. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So the defense gave up the opening drive touchdown, and now, Charles, they're going to look to work this ball down the field and get the equalizer.
Yeah, you've got to be a little bit of balance in how you're thinking and how you're approaching this game, because the way things go in the NFL today, that opening touchdown often changes your strategy. You feel like you have to match everything right here, right now. I like the way they're being methodical on offense here in their first drive, hoping to get the equalizer, but not forcing anything.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Why y'all on the opposite sides? I don't like that.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
How can you call targeting on that play? That shit wet.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Back to the ground with ET.
Yeah, that look like a good clean hit right there. You talking about 14? Yeah, they just. Let me see. I'm seeing the replay now.
16 yards there.
Oh, they gonna get it for target. Yeah, he came in with the crown, bro. Shit just weak now.
What the hell he supposed to do right there?
He gotta have his head up, bro. I mean, shit weak. Don't get me wrong.
He's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think they call target enough.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Let me see.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position.
It was kind of the side though, but it was the side of his head that hit him though.
This D has got to be priority 1.
Shotgun now for Lance. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
They said it wasn't calling.
From midfield, here's Lance.
It's the Lakers.
Inside the 40. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. In motion, the tight end. Walker with another carry. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
I'll let me know y'all get back in the middle east.
Alright, alright.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And
Bishop.
won't be enough to pick up the first.
Bishop, bro, that's weak, my nigga.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Heck of a play here to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Lance looking to throw it. And he'll just throw this one over the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Lance again. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half.
When you run the ball, you allow people to stay in the game and
here
stuff
in
too.
Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that running game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
I wouldn't guard this nigga either, bro. This nigga out here sweating like a motherfucking shirt off, man. I wouldn't want to touch that nigga.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Get out the way, folks.
Not a lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good adding an extra point. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Lance to throw it. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They run again with Walker.
Nigga ain't blocked nobody.
Not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. Maybe 3.
Like you ain't supposed to block on the play.
A whole lot there. The defense was ready. It looked for that run pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. On play action, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Williams, the man in motion left. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was
just
one
why I
of
don't
the few
run the
times they've been able
ball,
to
bro.
contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for
Look
the
at
game,
that.
but he
Look at
lost a bit
where
of his
y'all
total on that carry.
running is so frustrating.
2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Fields. Going deep for Walker. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown.
Why run when I can do that?
Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 70. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Lance. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Lance. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Desperation time here. Lance. He gets it to Devontae Adams.
Oh, you a lie.
Have a Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Lance looks to throw again. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Here's the 7th play in this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A give running right, ETN. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. To throw, it's Lance. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in there.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
And you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Slant to Adams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lance now to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Lance. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Here we go, set. Hey, don't do it.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll go for it. Lance. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10.
What the
Shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Steal. Check steal. Black shot.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Slide through.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. The Lance going to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great... He's got a man, complete! And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout, and actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours, and they certainly weren't kidding.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On the counter, it's Walker. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Ken Walker with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Check you. Blue striker. Go red. Green jack. Ready?
Throwing now is Lance. flush to his right. He stiff arms it, and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 38, Lance forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Now Lance toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down in bounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
On first down, Lance. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
52 blasted. Strike. Black ultra. Yellow, go.
And the tight end goes in motion left. On 2nd and 10, Lance. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? Seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown is going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to run.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think.
And it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Option play, and they'll give to Walker. A little juke. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Give to Walker on the read option. 137 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They're going right back to Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the gun, it's Walker. Ooh, the juke. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Williams for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just ran on a big lead. And the Jets have got it. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. But with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Blue striker, green jack.
One final try now for Lance. And that will be incomplete.
She said I'm looking like a snack.
TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yum.
It ain't easy breaking away or being